Am I taking a stand? The short answer is yes. I'm taking a stand specifically against Spotify. As a musician and a music lover, I feel as if for multiple different reasons, Spotify has now crossed the line. And they were already on thin ice with me, and I'll explain more about that in just a bit. But ultimately, Spotify crossed the line for 3 different reasons. So the first strike for me is that Spotify revised their payment system. So before they pay an artist, you must reach 1,000 streams on a song. And then after you reach 1,000 streams, only then will you be eligible for payments after those 1,000 streams. For example, I have 4,000 streams on my song Thirsty. The first 1,000 streams were not paid out. After 1,000, the subsequent months that song was released, after 1,000 streams, I would be paid for those other streams. So about 3,000 streams I'm going to be paid for. Not only is that problematic, but like the streaming payouts are already low enough to where it is insufferable to even earn. So when I think about that move alone was enough for me to start thinking about taking my music off of Spotify. The second reason is because the CEO, Daniel Ek, has decided to invest in a military AI company called Helsing. And this startup company is supposed to be developing technologies that will help in military warfare. I don't know about you, but personally, I don't agree with going to war unnecessarily with different countries. And then I also disagree with the fact that we are becoming more and more technical in order to kill people more effectively and efficiently. We're going to have enemies as a country. We're going to get into conflicts as a country. That is going to happen, but that doesn't mean I need to agree with it. I believe that more often than not, unless we are attacked or there are, credible imminent threats, we should not be moving in a way that just defaults to war as the solution to our problems. The third reason is the most recent one. And if you know me politically, I am against what ICE is doing and the United States government is doing to immigrants. By using ICE and not giving people due process on their way out of the country, if they are undocumented, that is something that I vehemently disagree with. I disagree with it because people's point of view about illegal immigration is often hypocritical. And it's hypocritical because they want immigrants to follow the laws when coming into the country, but don't want us to follow the laws when giving these people due process in order to deport them. And I believe that in order for folks not to be hypocritical, you need to offer people due process who have violated the law coming into the country. Really quick, I want to interrupt myself because I have a lot to say about immigration in general. And the reason why is because I feel like we caused this problem for ourselves. If a lot of folks are coming to the, freest nation in the world because they want a better life, and we promote ourselves to be the best in the world, then we should be offering people a pathway to citizenship that is very easy in order for them to immigrate into this country and be a part of our melting pot. But I also think personally, it is gross to blame undocumented immigrants for our problems in the United States. The Republican majority just passed the big, beautiful bill and earmarked billions of dollars that could have gone to other causes. And they did that for recruitment, for bonuses, for detention centers. And I just want to show you some of these numbers. So according to the American Immigration Council, $45 billion for new immigration detention centers, $30 billion for ICE enforcement recruitment. And this bill passed, by the way. This is not hypothetical. $46 billion for the border wall construction. That's $121 billion, our tax dollars, that are spent on things that don't lower our grocery cost. Let that sink in. $121 billion that could have gone to giving free breakfast and lunch for kids at elementary schools and middle schools and schools across this nation. $121 billion that could have been invested into affordable housing because, millennials don't have a way to get into housing easy. And there's a lot of unhoused individuals, right? $121 billion that could have gone to providing mental health services for those folks that are needing it. And we know that folks need it in this country. And on top of that, undocumented immigrants, according to the Institute on Taxation and Economic Policy, undocumented immigrants pay nearly $100 million in federal, state, and local taxes. And that is as of 2022. So imagine what it's like now, 3 years from that. And then on top of that, we're a nation of immigrants on stolen land. So I digress. Back to the video. Not only that, ICE is running rogue in multiple cities, Chicago, Portland, here in the Tacoma, Seattle area, Los Angeles. ICE is not doing the right thing, in my opinion. And so I believe that Spotify, along with a bunch of other sites, but Spotify specifically coming out and saying that the United States government is not violating their terms of agreement by running ICE advertising, that still doesn't fit for me. And so not only am I removing my music from Spotify, I have deleted the platform from my phone. I am going to stop using the platform altogether, whether it is distribution of my music or consuming music through Spotify in general. Pay attention to the atrocities of other companies just as much as I do Spotify. But Spotify right now is the largest streamer, well, maybe the second largest streamer next to YouTube, but definitely they are a streamer that is very popular with music users. And in my opinion, I believe that I should divest from Spotify. I also believe that my fans should divest from Spotify. And I'm looking to you to think about what I've shared with you and consider doing the same. I also believe this is a big step for me, and I'm willing to take these actions for other platforms as well. Ultimately, what I'm saying to you is I'm stepping away because I believe it's the right thing to do. I'm stepping away because that is authentic to who I am. I'm an activist, I'm a musician, I'm a performer, I'm a husband, I'm a teacher, I'm all of these things. But what I'm not is a sucker. I'm not gonna stand by and take things that I disagree with and just say, okay, I can't do anything about it. I am willing to be bold enough to put my neck out there, to reduce my income in order to say, this is my line and this is where I feel like it's been crossed. And I hope that you do too. Till next time, it's your homeboy WordPlay TJ. I got new music coming out very soon. I got a show at Rhythms Coffee in Olympia, Washington on December 6th, 2025. I have a show at Jazz Bones in Tacoma, Washington on January 29th, 2026 with a bunch of other dope artists. So please come out to those shows. Please listen to the new songs that I release. And please step away from Spotify if you're bold enough. Peace.